guys, it's thejesylee here. Welcome back to another video, and I'm going to teach you how to manifest $1,000 in 24 hours or less. This was inspired for me to do because I actually did it myself last week. I only practice what I preach. I only preach what I practice. Wait, is that the right word? So everything I teach, I know from experience. I do it myself. So last week I manifested $1,000, and I'm going to explain how I did that, and I'm going to explain how you can do it in this video. But pretty much I wanted to just have fun with it, and I wanted to manifest $1,000 in as little as a day, 24 hours or less, and I ended up manifesting $1,500 in 24 hours, and that was USD. And if you convert it in Australia, it ends up being more. You get the point. You get the point. So I thought, well, I'll be damn. I'm going to share this with you guys. Now, I'm going to make a separate video on going more in depth with money. So if you want to know more about that, that's going to be the next video. But for the sake of this, I want this to be like a little fun experiment, okay? Just have fun with it, because that's exactly how I approached it. And when you approach it from that aspect, then there's less resistance. So before I get into it, actually, I just want to let you guys know that I have completely shut out my coaching. You have to DM me now. If you're seriously ready to rewire your mind for success, if you're ready to like completely fucking change your life, then I'm looking for serious people only. Just kind of like a side note, but if you're ready, just DM me. I'll leave the link will be in the description. Leave your name and your number, and I will contact you with what I have to offer. But it's really only for people that are serious. So if you're seriously ready to manifest love, to attract wealth or be rich, if you're ready to start a business, I've helped multiple people start up successful businesses, or businesses that are now successful. I've helped people attract more clients, and I've helped people manifest a specific person. So if you're seriously ready for that, then I highly recommend you DM me for coaching. Anyway, let's get into it. So for money, the first thing that you need to understand is money is energy, and you probably heard this a million times, but it seriously is energy. And that energy space that you want to tap into is abundance. That's the emotion. You're either in fear or lack or abundance. And I know most of us are operating from fear and lack because of how we've been conditioned towards money, around money. So I know for me, like, I got to a point in my life where I had $1 in my bank account, and I was so anxious. I was like, I can't live off this, blah blah blah. I have said this story before, but I got stuck in a car parking lot while I was working at real estate because I had $1 in my account, and to get out it cost $3. So I had to call my mum. So I know what it's like to have no money, and I manifested $10,000 like months. And now this month I'm on my second, I'm on track to make my first 20k month this month. So it can be done. If you're ready to manifest serious fucking amounts of money, then DM me for coaching, because I can teach you exactly how to do it. It's so much fun. But let's just manifest. Let's stop getting ahead of ourselves. Let's manifest $1,000. So for me, what I did was I literally just had fun. And what I mean by this is that I set the amount where I didn't go in there thinking like it's not gonna happen. I will be honest, I was a little bit like $1,000, like I was thinking maybe like 500, but then I said, you know what, let's just do 1,000. Cool, let's do 1,000. It didn't feel completely scary to me, but it felt good, you know. I was like, okay, let's do it. But the main thing was there was no resistance, because I didn't care if it didn't show up. I didn't care. It didn't change anything. It was just for fun. So I sat down in the morning and I said, universe, I am open and ready to receive $1,000 in the next 24 hours. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful. I am so honored. I'm so appreciative. I'm so happy now that I get to receive the $1,000. And then I tapped into that space and I actually visualized being handed $1,000. And I said, thank you so much, universe, for the $1,000. And that is it. That is literally it. And then what I did was I dropped it. I didn't think about it. If I like had to pay bills or whatever, nothing like that came up. But I'm saying if you ever come up where within that day you think about it, I want you to quickly turn it to thank you for the $1,000. Or if you go to pay bills, you got to be very careful, because if you're in that scarcity mindset, and I'm gonna make a separate video right after this to go in depth about money, right, and how to attract more money and how to have the money mindset. But be careful that when you pay for bills within that day, that you're not paying with the scarcity, because that's going to alter it too. But for the sake of like that $1,000, I completely dropped it because I didn't care. I didn't think about it. I didn't, just like go, where is it? Is it there? Or it's like it's almost 24 hours and the money's not there. No, I didn't. So it was the next day. I didn't do that in the morning. I think I did that at night, or I did that afternoon, and it was the next day. And then that's when I started receiving the money. I started getting payments and stuff like that. And like I was just like, I didn't even think, oh, this is part of the $1,000. I was like, okay, cool. I got money, thank you. Because I've been changing my mindset around money anyway. So every single amount of money that I get, I always bless it. I always give gratitude towards it. This is going to be in the next video, like I said. But pretty much it's very simple. You're just saying, universe, I'm open to receiving the $1,000. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the $1,000. I'm so appreciative. Thank you. And that's it. That's literally it. And I visualized receiving the money, and that was it. And I left it. I didn't even think about it again. If you want to do it at night, so that way you go to bed and you're not thinking about it, but make sure it's an amount that you're comfortable with. If it's going to be like, like I said, like $1,000 or $1,500, and that's a bit too scarce for you, you're like, oh, like straight away your subconscious mind's like, I don't believe that, then don't do it. Or if it's like 20 grand and you're like, you know what I mean? Only do what feels comfortable for you, what feels not natural, but just, comfortable, if that makes sense. But that's it. That's pretty much it. And then in 24 hours, I want you to comment below telling me if you've received the money or not. And like I said, if you didn't receive it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that it didn't work. Nothing to do with that. It's just a fun exercise, guys. It is literally a fun exercise. I will tell you one thing. I remember I was like trying to manifest $1,000 because I was also almost like forcing it a little bit. And I guess it's harder when you don't have as much money in your bank account. But for me, that wasn't the case. That's why I didn't care. But I remember I used to be like, I want $1,000, I want $1,000. So I would like repeat in my head, I had $1,000, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I have $1,000 in 24 hours. And it was kind of forced, like it didn't feel good. Whether this exercise, I tapped into abundance, I tapped into gratitude, and it was relaxed, I was calm, my nervous system was calm and relaxed, and it was open to receiving. I was in that allowing state, and that's the kind of state you want to be in. You don't want to be like, I need the money, or I want the money. And I feel like sometimes when you're like doing it from a mindset like, I have $1,000, it can be forced sometimes. So I work a lot with my clients as well with emotion, like tapping into that emotional state, because your body is the unconscious mind. That's why you suffer from anxiety all the time. That's why you're stressed all the fucking time. You have depression, all that stuff. It's because your body is literally the unconscious mind. It feels everything that you're thinking. You think that you have no money. Guess what? It comes with emotion. You feel scared. You feel lack. If you don't have much money in your bank account, you look at your bank account, guess what? That's like, you start to stress, you start to have anxiety. It's all tapped in, and that's what I work with. I work with rewiring your mindset and your nervous system as well, so that you can fully tap into the version of you that is calm, cool, collected, that is wealthy, that is abundant, that is in love, that is worthy, that is magnetic as a fuck. That's what I'm all about. So yeah, that's why I'm taking on serious people who want to seriously manifest things. Like absolute serious. And I'm telling you, like, it's all good and well manifesting text messages and stuff. It's so fucking easy to me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so forward, because if it's like not easy for you, then I know exactly why, because I used to be in that position. But those little things are so easy for me now. Like I'm now focusing on attracting like 50+K months. That's my next goal. Like, I'm not in that mindset of like, oh, I want to love. I've manifested specific people before. I've done the inner self concept work. I've done the work around money. I'm going to, I don't mean to brag, okay? I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm saying this as like if you want those little things, absolutely I can help that with you. And like, you can get that by all means. But why not go big or go home, you know? Like, life is, you're meant to live life to your doing. Like, you're meant to be successful as fuck. And when I say successful, it's in all areas of life. It could be in love, successful in love. It could be successful in your career. It could be successful in finances. It could be successful in your dream home. It could be whatever. It could be health, beauty, whatever it is. Whatever success looks like for you, there is all different areas of success, but it's for you. And I feel like we play it small, and I definitely played it small when I first started manifesting. And I'm like, why? I was like, yeah, cool, I'd like to make like $5,000 a month. No. We're not doing that now. We're going to 20K. And then we're going to 50K. And then I'm going to buy my dream house. All of that stuff, like, that is available to you. You can live the life that you want. You can find the partner of your dreams. I literally created my specific person. Or when I say created, I wrote down a list of this person. I didn't know who this person was, but I wrote down everything, down to his hair, his accent. I manifested him having an accent. His skin color, his everything, his personality, and I manifested him. I seriously manifested him. So if I can do it, you can do it. So that's the end of that video. DM me if you're freaking ready to work with me, and like and follow for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.